here at Reno High School. Chris Healy along with Ethan O'Brien and Brenna Green bringing you tonight's game. The Huskies by 30, and it has been almost all Reno this whole night, hasn't it?
It has, but they just turned the ball over. You know, something I see from Reno is both of these teams are throwing the ball in too close to the baseline when the other team is pressing. Now, that's a nice left hand by Townsell.
Townsell for 2. She has 9 on the night, 7 of those in the first half. Reno Huskies with nice ball movement. Open shot for 3. Biasu with 5 on the night. First three-pointer. Hernandez steps back.
Can't get it off right. Too much length.
Townsell drives, maybe walked. No call. Reno on the run.
Reno's got numbers here.
Schultz with a nice pass to Ramos. Good battle for the rebound, won by Bayer of the Reed Raiders. Step back, doesn't draw iron, and here comes Biasu. Biasu's a good athlete, isn't she?
She's a great athlete and a terrific volleyball player as well.
Battle inside for the rebound. Reno's going to get nailed with the foul. That was Murdoch over the back. We're going to have a shot of the game chosen by our staff and with a little assistance from Ethan O'Brien. It'll be Concourse Auto Body Shop sponsoring that. It's your car. It's your choice. Choose Concourse.
Look at that hustle play.
Timeout called by the Reno Huskies. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So now it's getting to the time where, you know, no matter how well Reed plays with a running clock, they're not going to have much of a chance to get back into this game. So here you see a pretty calm coach for somebody trailing by 31 points.
Well, I tell you what, she's got a lot of state championships, you know, so she's used to winning. She's going to continue to coach. I love Coach Schober with the how she coaches and teaches these young ladies each and every play.
NDI Plumbing. If you have a problem with your furnace, give NDI Plumbing a call. They'll make sure your furnace is working when you need it. NDI Plumbing. Last half minute of the third quarter, all Reno High. Pass inside, off glass, won't go, but Reno gets the hustle play and sets it up again, but a turnover off the hands of Harding.
Well, you can't fault Harding for that because that ball was coming at 200 miles per hour. Terrific rebound by Dominique Harding, but that pass was coming like Tom Brady threw it.
Full court press by the Reno Huskies. Scramble for the basketball, turnover, and that will be the end of your third quarter of play. It's the Reno Huskies with a big lead here at the gymnasium at Reno High. You're watching Friday Night Rivals on My21 TV. Welcome back to Reno High School. This opening of the fourth quarter brought to you by the Pizza Factory. We toss them, they're awesome. 6 locations in Northern Nevada. Chris Healy, Ethan O'Brien, and Brenna Green back at Reno High. It has been all Lady Huskies all the time in this contest. Reed Raiders playing for pride now, but you're not going to get it back if you turn the ball over, are you?
No, you're not. I mean, you got to take care of this basketball. At least you got to get shot attempts up.
So we have a running clock here, if you're wondering why the clock is running even after the whistle. Once that lead gets up there past 35, the clock continues to run. Reed with full court pressure on the Huskies. They have not struggled breaking it very much tonight.
Oh, Murdoch flash wide open. Now she got it. Great pass, too, by Caitlin Biasu. That's a terrific pass. Great catch and finish by McCain Murdoch.
So Murdoch now filling up the scoring panel. She has...
And Coach Foster's right. He's calling for a double dribble, and Taylor Johnson just knocked that jump shot down, Chris, but she did get away with one. But when you're up by this many points, it's like...
Murdoch with 15 on the night. Harding with 14.
I tell you what, Biasu throws that ball hard, and she doesn't care how close she is. So, I mean,
You kind of want to get a jugs gun on her.
wow.
Nice crowd here at Reno High. I think, frankly, on the Dolan Auto Group replay, you think most of the folks expected a better ball game.
Yes, they did, including me. But great pass by Dominique Harding there for 2 points.
Who got that bucket?
Caitlin Biasu got that bucket. And see, look at the defense from Murdoch in the post. They haven't been able to establish anything in the post because she's played terrific defense with not a lot of fouling either.
Autumn Wadsworth has had a tough night shooting. And the Huskies bring in Bernard into the ball game, her first action of the night.
And she's got long arms. I mean, she gets her hands on a lot of deflection.
Michaela Schultz gets it over the timeline, immediately traps herself by picking up the dribble. She gets out of it. Cross-court pass.
Mega mind is what I call her. Megan DeRico.
DeRico for 3, and the Huskies continue to roll. You know who's played well tonight? That's Bayer.
Yeah, she has played, well. She's young, but I like her. She's rebounding the basketball with great defense.
Tori Bayer is the 6-foot sophomore for Reed. She's rebounded well, has 4 points on the night, has been a positive light for the Reed Raiders. We have immediate timeout, and it's the Reno Huskies with a big lead, continuing to pile up the points against the Reed Raiders. We'll have a drive of the game brought to you by the Dolan Auto Group. When you're looking for a new or used car, get in and join the family at the Dolan Auto Group. Last 5 minutes of this contest, Reno Huskies cruising towards the finish line. Now, Biasu's had a lot of rebounds in this second half, hasn't she?
She has. She's been active, and she does a lot strictly on athletic ability. Chris.
Schultz fouled by Wadsworth on the sideline. Schultz has an extra speed, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. I mean, you're talking about someone who was part of the state champion track team, and that's Michaela Schultz there.
Battle for the basketball won by the ladies in blue from Reed. Wadsworth feeling it for 3. 5 points on the night for Autumn Wadsworth. Nice break of the press. Here comes Schultz with the dish. Michaela Schultz only knows one speed, doesn't she? Full speed.
That's it.
Here on the replay, you see the nice pass on the Sonic replay, and she ends up getting her a rebound and then fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Inside 3.5 minutes to go. Schultz has 6 points on the night.
When you look at Dominique Hart talking on defense, I love that. Players, especially from your guards. Oh, nice spin move.
Autumn Wadsworth for 2. That's the talent we expected to see from Reed all night long.
Yeah, man.
We have a timeout. We're going to take it. It's the Dolan Auto Group's Friday Night Rivals. It's all Huskies. The votes are being tabulated. We're going to have a Reno Sport and Spine Player of the Game. When you need to get back in the game, choose Reno Sport and Spine Institute. They'll get you back in the game. Reed Raiders on the drive, foul called. They call this garbage time.
Third personal, 6-team foul. 30-second timeout.
We have a 30-second timeout taken by the Reed Raiders. We'll keep it here. Ethan O'Brien, next week we have a ball game. It's going to be a boys game. It is going to be McQueen at North Valleys. That's going to be important, very important game for the home team, North Valleys. They're going to have to find a way to win some ball games.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, and McQueen's in need of a win, too, after dropping a few. On the last game, they played well at Minogue, where they only lost 2 points, but then they go and get blown out by Carson, so they need to bounce back as well.
So we're getting ready to inbound here, final 2:44 of the contest. Vanessa Hernandez at the line, nice form.
Hey, this Reed team, though, they're going to continue to play hard. By them, losing this game is not because of lack of effort. They just couldn't get anything to fall, and, they couldn't take care of the basketball. And those things that'll get you beat. If you don't make shots and you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster.
And especially on the road, right?
Yes, against a very good basketball team.
Raiders with full court pressure. Schultz will break it and drive to the hole with the dish.
Look at Biasso go above everyone for that rebound.
You like that athlete in Biasso.
I do. You can't teach athletic ability.
Biasso now with 9 on the game. Reno, 7 players in the scoring column. And that will go to the Reno Huskies. Townsell's grandfather and I went to grade school together.
Oh, wow.
At St. Thomas Aquinas. There's a pass. Murdoch driving.
That's kind of an awkward fall she had there.
Yeah, I was a little concerned, but she gets up.
She had the left side, but look at here. See, she got the left side. Look, there's nobody left. But she chose to come back right where all the traffic is at, and she took most of that contact from her own teammate.
Right. Sonic replay, you see Murdoch smoothly converting the first free throw. Murdoch, according to my tally, has 16 on the night. She has played very well tonight.
She has.
And has spent a lot of time on the floor.
But I tell you, this backcourt from the Huskies they're the catalyst of everything when you talk about Schultz and Harding.
Huskies on the run. Ramos.
Great finish, terrific pass also.
9 points for Ramos. That's Blue Horse for 3. She hit one in the first quarter, hits another here in the fourth. Schultz on the floor. It goes off her hands.
So for Reed, it's been more like Reed Raiders of the lost three-point ball tonight. They usually make a lot more threes than they have tonight.
Starters remain on the floor for the Reed Raiders. Autumn Wadsworth for 2 on the spin. And that's your ball game. It's the Reno Huskies with an impressive 66-37 victory over the Reed Raiders. And we're going to take a break and be right back here on Friday Night Rivals. Reno Sport and Spine Institute player of the game. When you need to get back in the game, choose Reno Sport and Spine Institute. They'll get you back in the game, and we have a choice. It is for the Reno Huskies, of course. It is McCain Murdoch, and Brenna Green has her at courtside.
You guys came out dominated tonight. How does this feel?
It feels pretty great because a lot of people have doubted us this year because, as you know, we've lost our big center, Mallory McGuire, but we just came out here to make a statement to prove that we are one of the best teams in the North still, and we are going to stay a powerhouse even though people don't think so.
Coming out, you had a 40-5 lead at one point. Did you envision that happening?
No, but it felt really good. We came out ready to play, ready to win. We have no mercy. It doesn't matter if you're up by 20 or 40, we come to play.
Finally, I got one last question for you. The guys kicked it down to me tonight and called me Brenna Murdoch at one point. So are you okay if we're related for the evening?
Yeah, I feel good about it. You're really pretty.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Well, that is little McCain Murdoch with 17 points on the night, and she's the Reno Sport and Spine Player of the Game. So we'll be back with more on our Gustin Sports Productions post-game show right after this. Back here at Reno High School on the Dolan Auto Group Friday Night Rivals on My 21 TV, the Reno Huskies with the 66-37 victory. A real big statement here in 4A basketball. Tonight we're going to have our Savage and Son play of the game, and it was literally, Ethan O'Brien, the first play of the game.
I mean, great play, design play right there. And you see Harding run it down and lay it up for two. Look at that. That's awesome there.
That's the Savage and Son play of the game. Over 120 years of doing plumbing right for the first time. Give them a call and they'll tell you we're on it. It's the Savage and Son play of the game. They gave the Reno Huskies a 2-0 lead that they never relinquished. And now, of course, we have our Concourse Auto Body shot of the game, and that goes to Townsell of the Reed Raiders. Look at this nice drive and one.
That's a tough finish right there for Townsell. She got it to go down.
Serene Townsell is our Concourse Auto Body shot of the game. It's your car. It's your choice. Choose Concourse. So the Reno Huskies with the big victory tonight over the Reed Raiders. We'll take a break and be back to Reno High School in just a moment. We're back at Reno High School. Chris Healy along with Ethan O'Brien and Brenna Green. And now we have time for our Dolan Auto Group Drive of the Game. When you're looking for a new or used car, get in and join the family at the Dolan Auto Group. And here's Ethan O'Brien, our Dolan Auto Group Drive of the Game. And that is